Hello and good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome once again to Right Way Living and Transformation. I am your host, Martha Wright, and welcome once again. Hey, today is Thursday, and on yesterday I did a video on the dash in the middle. The dash in the middle. I was basically talking about our life as it begins and eternity as it ends, because none of us know when this time will come, right? But I'm talking about how we live our life in between those two uh segments, the day of birth and to eternity. How do we live that life in between? So I just pray and ask for you to go and take the time and look at the video, listen to it, um, and just comment on it if you would like to comment on it. I would love to hear your comments and to really sit back and reflect and think about where your life is now as you're in that dash in the middle. That dash in the middle. How are you living your life? Are you living your best life? Are you living your dreams? Are you pursuing your visions, or are you just being stagnant and just kind of waiting and sitting around, or either saying, I'm waiting on God when He's actually waiting on you? So I want you to really reflect on that and think about that. It's just so much going on in life, and we all have that same saying. We always say, life is so short, right? We always have that saying of life is so short, in which it is. Life is short, but it's all in what we put in it, right? And God gave us all a plan. He has a plan for each and every one of us, for each and every one of us. He knew us and He formed us in our mother's womb. He knows all about us. So it's not that you don't have something God has placed in your heart to do. Maybe you don't know what it is, but that's the time where you sit still and meditate and pray and just get clarity of what you're supposed to be doing, who you are in Christ, and what's your vision or your goal for that dash in the middle. So I pray that you go and listen to that. And I just wanted to also say, today I'm going to share a video with you from One Potter Church, One House Potter, I think that's the name of it. But Stephanie Ike is the minister, a minister there, and she's speaking on running out of time. And all of that's going to come together with what I was talking about yesterday, and how we now, some of us feel like we're running out of time. We just don't have enough time. I should have had this by now. I should have been there by now. I should have, had being able to finish this by now. And we feel like our time is getting short. We're just running out of time. We do it so often. I would just think about it when I was listening to this message this morning, getting ready for work, and I was in the shower, and I was just, trying to get dressed and hurry up and showering, and I was saying, I better hurry up because what? I'm running out of time. I need to get out of here at a certain time. So all through our life, I said that to say, all through our life, we feel like we're running out of time in some way or fashion. So I want you to look at that video that I'm going to share with you on the site here. And I'm going to also put it in my YouTube session. And I want you to listen to it, running out of time, because she was telling us, she gave us two great points. She said, God hears you, and delay is not a punishment. God hears us. He knows our thoughts. He knows all about us. He knows the things that we desire, and He hears us, and He hears us when we're praying to Him. So, He's an on-time God. Some things that we think should be we should have it right then and there or whatever, but God knows what's best for us. So sometimes, it may be a delay. And she said, delay is not a punishment. That's another thing she said. Delay is not a punishment. A lot of us think when things are delayed, or we don't get it like we should, or it don't come like it should, it's a punishment. But delay is not a punishment, she said. Time is what God gives us. Time is what God gives us, and we, in turn, give God our faith. We give Him our faith. So, really good video. I want y'all to listen to it. Just meditate on it. It's a lot of good sermons and a lot of good podcasts and different things I may be sharing on this site. Not just this part, not just me, but to listen to different ones, and that can help you through a situation or a circumstance that you may be going through. So it's just not this, but I would like to share, because that's what we're supposed to do, reach out and help others as well. And I just know that this will touch someone's heart when you feel like you're running out of time. And don't forget to go back and listen to the video that I put in on yesterday or on the podcast, the dash in the middle. All right? Be blessed, y'all. And I love you all. Be blessed.